They laughed, they whispered behind your back, smiled in your face, and doubted you silently, believing you were fragile, broken, incomplete. They thought your fire was weak, your spirit fragile, your heart too tender to survive the storms they promised. But here you are, still breathing, still standing, still daring to exist in a world that tried to clip your wings. They didn't know, could not know, that the person they underestimated, the person they mocked, the person they pushed, the person they tried to crush, was already transforming in ways they could never imagine. Did they really think they could break you? Did they truly believe that your light would flicker and die under their shadow? Watch closely now, because this story, your story, is about to illuminate everything they tried to hide from you. The truth that your growth, your unstoppable, relentless, beautiful growth, blinds them. They expected you to crumble. They expected tears that never came. They expected fear to chain your ambitions, hesitation to freeze your dreams. They watched with anticipation, waiting for you to stumble, waiting for the moment they could say, "We told you so." But you didn't. Instead, you survived. Not quietly, not by accident, but with a fierce, unyielding determination that began quietly, almost invisibly, like roots breaking through concrete. While they laughed, you learned. While they mocked, you observed. While they slept, you worked. You turned every insult into fuel, every betrayal into a lesson, every "you can't" into a resounding, deafening "watch me." And slowly, quietly, invisibly, you began to rise. Do you know what they saw then? Nothing. Nothing at all. They were blind to the subtle strengthening of your will, the quiet sharpening of your mind, the relentless building of a foundation they could never touch. You were a storm in waiting, and storms, they never announce themselves. They arrive. Remember the nights you cried alone in the dark, the ones where your pain felt too heavy to carry? They thought those tears made you weak. They didn't understand that every tear was a seed. Every sleepless night was forging steel into your bones. Every heartbreak was chiseling the masterpiece of resilience that now moves silently within you. You began to understand yourself, really understand. You learned the rhythm of your own heartbeat. You traced the curves of your own strength. You touched the edges of your limits, and you did not retreat. Chaos surrounded you like a storm. The world tried to drown you in fire and smoke. People tried to suffocate you with doubt, fear, and envy. But inside you a quiet fire burned. One flame, one promise, one truth. You would not only survive, you would transform. Transformation is not sudden. Transformation is forged in the fires of isolation, struggle, and heartbreak. You stumbled, yes, but every stumble was a lesson. Every fall was a rehearsal for the rise that was coming, and rise you did. You rose from ashes they expected to bury you in. You rose from silence they thought would silence your voice. You rose from every lie, every betrayal, every shove they gave you with a quiet, uncompromising force. You are not the person they thought you were. You are not the person they can control. You are a force they cannot predict. And then they noticed, not all at once, not with grace, but with panic, confusion, envy. Did they really think you'd stay small, stay weak, stay silent? Did they really think your spirit could be contained, your fire tamed, your ambition curtailed? They watch now helplessly as you claim the space they refused you. They whisper, "Who is this person?" They compare, they fear, they envy, because your growth isn't just progress, it's a reflection of what they will never achieve. Did you see the moment their smiles faltered? Did you see their eyes widen with silent disbelief? That moment when they realized that everything they tried to destroy only made you stronger, smarter, sharper, untouchable. It's intoxicating, isn't it? That look on their face, that realization that they underestimated not just your strength, but your destiny. That while they were busy underestimating you, you were rewriting your story scene by scene, heartbeat by heartbeat, fire by fire, and it was beautiful. Yes, painful, but beautiful, because every ounce of doubt they planted, every act of cruelty, every betrayal, every shove became a step on the staircase to your greatness. They built the ladder you now climb, and they weren't invited. Now look at yourself. Really look. The pain you endured, it no longer defines you. The nights you screamed in the dark, they are echoes now, soft whispers reminding you of how far you've come. The people who tried to clip your wings, they are shadows, left behind, unable to follow you into the light you've become. You have grown into your own power, untethered, unstoppable. Every decision you make now carries weight, purpose, and certainty. Every step you take is deliberate. Every word you speak is a declaration of your existence. Imagine your growth as a fire. At first, it was a flicker, barely noticeable, almost hidden. But now, it's a blaze, uncontrollable, illuminating everything in its path, burning through the doubts, fears, and limitations that once confined you, and they see it. Your enemies, the doubters, the betrayers, they see it. They watch you rise, and they don't understand. They think they can stop it, slow it, contain it. But they cannot, because what you've built inside is beyond them. It is beyond jealousy, beyond cruelty, beyond fear. And this is the ultimate victory: indifference, not revenge, not confrontation, but the quiet, unshakable peace of knowing that you've evolved beyond their reach. That while they wait for the world to hand them power, you've already claimed it inside yourself. Do you feel it? That fire in your chest, that certainty in your mind, that unshakable rhythm of your heartbeat. That is your power. That is your growth. That is the unstoppable force they could never comprehend. And now you move with intention. You move with grace. You move with a presence that commands attention without demanding it. You have learned the most potent secret of all. You don't need their validation. You don't need their approval. You don't need their recognition. You are enough. You are more than enough. And they are left behind, stagnant, bitter, blind to the evolution they unwittingly ignited. They are trapped in the same loops, the same cycles, the same mediocrity they thought you'd never escape. Your growth blinds them, and it should blind them, because growth is your weapon, your crown, your art. Your growth is the truth that they cannot erase, the storm that they cannot weather, the light that they cannot shadow. You are unstoppable now. You are relentless. You are free. So look in the mirror. See yourself. See the warrior, the survivor, the artist of your own destiny. See the person who rose when the world tried to bury them, who smiled when betrayal struck, who danced in the ashes of doubt and emerged radiant, unstoppable, undeniable. Your growth blinds them, and in that blinding light you find peace. In that light you find freedom. In that light you find yourself. They will never understand the depth of your journey. They will never know the nights you cried alone, the fears you faced, the courage you summoned when no one was watching. And that is your triumph, because your story, your rise, your unstoppable evolution, it is yours, and no one can take it. So rise, always rise, grow relentlessly, shine unapologetically. Let every doubt, every betrayal, every attempt to break you feed the fire that burns brighter than ever before. They will see. They always do, and when they see, your light will blind them. And in that blinding, radiant, unstoppable brilliance, you will finally know you are free.